Hi everyone, welcome back to Pepper Planet. I am so excited for today's video because we're going on a super special trip together. We are about to embark on an amazing sensory immersion journey all the way to South Korea to explore its incredibly vibrant and delicious food scene. I've always dreamed of visiting these places and I can't wait to share every single sight, sound, and flavor with you. Get ready for bustling markets, sizzling street food, and some of the most comforting and delightful dishes you can imagine. It's going to be a feast for the senses, and I'm so happy you're here to experience it with me. Today, we're going to dive deep into 7 of the most incredible foodie destinations that South Korea has to offer. Our very first stop is the legendary Gwangjang market in the heart of Seoul. Oh my gosh, you guys, this place is one of the oldest and largest traditional markets in all of South Korea, and the energy here is just electric. First up, we have to try the bindaeteok, which are these amazing savory mung bean pancakes. The sound of the bindaeteok hitting the hot oiled griddle is just mesmerizing. You can see the vendors grinding the soaked mung beans right there, mixing them with vegetables and meat, and then pan-frying them to golden brown perfection. They are so crispy on the outside and wonderfully soft and flavorful on the inside. Next to the bindaeteok stalls, you'll find another Gwangjang market icon, Mayak Gimbap. The name literally translates to narcotic gimbap because they are said to be addictively delicious. These are mini seaweed rice rolls filled with simple ingredients like carrots, pickled radish, and spinach. They might look small and unassuming, but they are packed with so much flavor. What makes Mayak Gimbap so special is the dipping sauce, a mix of soy sauce and wasabi or mustard. And that little kick of spice perfectly complements the savory, nutty rolls. All right, everyone, pack your virtual bags. We're leaving Seoul, heading south to the beautiful port city of Busan. Our next stop, Jagalchi Fish Market, the largest seafood market in Korea. You can smell the fresh, salty ocean air as you arrive. Walking into the main building is jaw-dropping. Endless rows of live tank seafood, giant king crabs, wriggling octopuses, abalones, sea snails, all kinds of fish. Vendors proudly show their catch. They'll tell you where it came from. You can see your food literally fresh from the sea. Must try fresh ho, Korean raw fish, like sashimi. Pick your own live fish from first floor tanks, flounder, sea bass, other fish options. Price varies by type and weight, about 40,000, 60,000 won for a fish for 2. Vendor prepares your fish, then you can take it upstairs to a restaurant. They slice it and serve with a huge spread of banchan, kimchi, pickled vegetables, chogochujang. The fish is firm, almost chewy, clean, sweet, tastes like the ocean. A world apart from typical raw fish. For our next stop, we're traveling to a city that is famous all over Korea for its food, Jeonju. And we're not just going anywhere in Jeonju, we're visiting the beautiful Jeonju Hanok village. A Hanok is a traditional Korean house, and this village has hundreds of them with their beautiful curved tile roofs and wooden structures. It feels like you've stepped back in time. We found a famous restaurant right in the heart of the Hanok village. You get to eat in a beautiful traditional Hanok building, sitting on cushions on the floor at a low table. When the Bibimbap arrives, it's a work of art. The colors are so vibrant. The green spinach, the orange carrots, the brown mushrooms, the white bean sprouts, all arranged perfectly over the rice and crowned with a bright yellow egg yolk right in the center. But the best part is mixing it all together. You take your long spoon and swirl everything around, breaking the yolk and mixing the gochujang into every grain of rice. The goal is to get a little bit of everything in each spoonful. We're heading back to Seoul for our 4th stop, but this time we're visiting a market with a super fun and unique twist. Welcome to Tongin Market, famous for its dosirak cafe, or Lunchbox cafe. Here's the deal. When you get to the entrance, you go to a little booth and pay 5,000 won. In exchange, they give you a string of 10 old-fashioned Korean coins, called yeopjeon, and an empty black plastic lunch tray. These coins are your currency for the market. With your tray and coins in hand, you can then wander down the narrow alleyway, which is lined with dozens of food vendors. You just walk up to a vendor, point at what you want, and hand over 1 or 2 coins in exchange for a portion of that dish. It's so much fun to see your tray slowly fill up with a colorful assortment of food. You can find all the classic market foods here, tteokbokki, various Jeon pancakes, fried chicken, kimbap, japchae, and so many different kinds of seasoned vegetables. Once your tray is full, you head to the cafe area upstairs, add rice and soup, then sit down and enjoy the delicious, personalized lunch that you curated yourself. For our 5th foodie adventure, we're heading east to the coastal city of Sokcho. This beautiful city is right next to Seoraksan National Park and the East Sea. We are going to Sokcho Market, a bustling place that is renowned for one thing above all else: Gwangjang. This isn't just any fried chicken, you guys. This is the king of sweet and crispy fried chicken. It's bite-sized pieces of boneless chicken that are deep-fried twice to make them incredibly crispy. Then they're tossed in a thick, sticky, sweet and spicy sauce. The sauce is the secret, and each shop has its own special recipe. It's usually made with gochujang, soy sauce, garlic, corn syrup, and honey, which gives it that beautiful lacquered shine. The chicken is then often sprinkled with chopped nuts and seeds for extra crunch. You can see the whole process right in front of you. You buy the Gwangjang by the box, and the boxes are huge. A standard box costs around 18,000, 20,000 won, and it can easily feed a whole family. The first bite is pure bliss. You get that incredible crunch from the double-fried batter, followed by the tender, juicy chicken inside. And then the sauce hits you, the perfect balance of sweet, savory, and a gentle, warming spice. After all those bustling markets, it's time for a change of pace. We're back in Seoul, exploring Samcheong-dong. This area is so lovely, nestled between royal palaces with ginkgo tree-lined streets, art galleries, unique boutiques, and traditional tea houses. Perfect place to slow down, relax, and indulge in Korean desserts. The vibe is quiet, sophisticated, artistic. Tradition meets trendiness, reflected in the desserts. On a warm day, nothing beats patbingsu. Samcheong-dong has some of the best. Patbingsu is a classic Korean shaved ice dessert, not your average snow cone. A mountain of fluffy, milky shaved ice topped with sweet red bean paste, chewy rice cakes, and roasted soybean powder. Patbingsu here gets elevated. Cafes get creative with toppings. Mangoes, strawberries, green tea ice cream, cheesecake pieces, tiramisu. We tried a classic red bean bingsu. The ice was so fine and milky it just melted in our mouths. For a serene experience, visit Samcheong-dong tea houses. Stepping in feels like another world. Beautiful Hanok exteriors, tranquil inner courtyards, calm, peaceful atmosphere. Try artisanal Korean teas, jujube tea, plum tea, omija cha, the 5-flavor berry tea, often served with hanghwa sweets. Sipping warm, fragrant tea in a cozy Hanok courtyard is restorative. A quiet moment of joy everyone should experience. For our final stop on this incredible foodie tour, we're heading to the city of Daegu to visit Seomun Market. This is one of the last remaining major traditional markets from the Joseon dynasty, and it has such a rich history. The energy at Seomun Market is wonderfully local and authentic. It feels less like a tourist destination and more like the heart of the community. One of the most famous dishes at Seomun Market is kalguksu. The name means knife noodles, because the noodles are made from dough that is rolled out and cut by hand with a knife. The noodles are cooked in a rich, flavorful broth, usually made from anchovies and vegetables, and served in a huge steaming bowl. For just about 5,000 won, you get a massive portion of these delicious, chewy, irregular-shaped noodles. There's something so satisfying about slurping up those handmade noodles. It feels like a warm hug in a bowl, a simple dish made with incredible skill and care. But we can't leave Seomun Market without trying hotteok. While you can find hotteok all over Korea, the ones at Seomun Market are particularly famous. Hotteok is a sweet Korean pancake made from yeasted dough filled with brown sugar, cinnamon, and nuts. As it cooks, the sugar mixture melts into a hot, gooey, cinnamon-scented syrup. Taking that first bite is incredible. The crispy, chewy dough gives way to that explosion of sweet, molten syrup. It's messy, it's sticky, and it is absolutely one of the most delicious things on earth. And just like that, our incredible foodie journey through South Korea has come to an end. Wow, what an adventure. Thank you all so much for coming along with me to explore these 7 amazing places. From the sizzling pancakes of Gwangjang Market to the comforting noodles of Seomun Market, every single bite was a new discovery and a wonderful memory. I feel so grateful to have been able to experience the sights, sounds, and especially the flavors of Korea. And to share them all with you, I would absolutely love to hear about your own experiences. Have you been to any of these places? Or do you have a favorite Korean dish or a foodie spot that I missed? What's your favorite Korean food? Please share all of your thoughts and recommendations in the comments below. If you enjoyed coming along on this sensory journey, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Pepper Planet so you don't miss out on more immersive food adventures. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!